Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do with this shed project is I brought out a tamper which will help me pack down the dirt that I'm bringing in. So I've removed all the bricks, and I'm going to use the tamper because you can't just set center blocks on, dirt and say, oh, it's level. First time it rains, those bricks are going to sink under all that weight. And I've also got my string here, and I'm going to make one line on the right side, which is over here, because this is the low side. This is where I need to bring the dirt in, and I need to straighten out the other side over there a little bit as well. But this is going to be the low side, so I'm going to have to make a straight line the best I can, and that's going to be the starting point of where the shed's going to go. So I'm going to measure all four corners, make sure it's square and everything. So this is the very beginning for me to be able to set these bricks. And also ran into a little bit of, good luck, or a little break, whatever you want to call it. I found a pile of dirt, back over here behind my house. All this right here is dirt. There's a stump just behind it over there. You can't see it, but there's a stump up there on the top back there. But this is about 5 feet times about 8. 5 times 8, maybe more. Of nothing but dirt. Good stuff. It's like it was just sitting here for me to take advantage of. So it comes almost up to my waist. And it's all the way over there, all the way back here. I don't even need half of that. I don't even need a quarter of that. But I just need, some of it to, finish my little brick project. So that's what we got going on. So I'm going to go back over here and get ready to mark these lines. And I was going to use something else to do this. I was looking at different ways to do a foundation. I was just going to actually just put it on skids, but each one of the skids, they're like $40 a piece. So I got, 16 brick. That was like 20 something. And I'm probably not going to move it for a while. I mean, I was able to move this one. I built this one on pallets. And then it's got a big ass dent in it, throwing logs. So it is what it is. But I was able to move that with no problem. Tow truck moved that one. So this one, it ain't got skids on it. But if I need to move it, it's going to move. Alright, so this is about where I'm going to put my first stick. I just put that one there temporarily. And this is where we're going to start. Or at least this is where I'm going to start the measurement at. Start the right side of knowing what my level is. So turn the stick around the opposite direction. And put it about right here. Right? See how that goes. Alright. Come down here to the opposite end where I'm going. And like I said, the shed's probably going to be about 16 feet long, so I'm going to go about 17, and I want to have 6 inches hanging off each side. Alright, so I'm back at my shed project. I found a few salt treated planks here. These planks are actually 10 feet long, 9.5, somewhere around there. But all together I got about 17 of them I can make into 2x4s. So I intend on utilizing these and breaking them down. I got a lot of galvanized nails in it. This is really my deck that I took down. Intended on rebuilding it one day, but it is what it is. So I'm using this wood right now. Actually, this is the last of it because I used to have a lot of wood for it at the time, but I use it up on other projects. So that's what it is. Alright, so as far as the shed kit that I showed in the beginning, I'm going to do some alterations to it because the way that they had it set up is overkill and spending a whole lot of extra money. So I'm going to do it the way that I intended on doing it. And I know that it's 14 inches long. It's going to be the shed, so these are going to be the sides of the shed. Then I'm going to put 8 feet 2x4s in between each slot that I'm cutting from my stash that's over there, and that's going to make a perfect square. And then I'm going to take the square and level up these bricks. I realized after I brought in some dirt that when you're doing it this way, as far as this foundation, which I've never done before, it's more about leveling the brick than it is leveling the dirt. You can have a brick on one end be 4 inches lower than the dirt, and this one sit right on top of the dirt. As long as it's level across that line, you're good to go. So that was good because I started bringing in dirt and everything, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'm probably just gonna bring a little bit more. Maybe if I want to, you know, have some dirt or moisture barrier up underneath the shed or whatever. But that's about it. So that's where I'm at right now. All right. So another thing I did was I had to make me some sawhorses to do the job. So I just want to show y'all. I'm making some sawhorses. So this is just scrap wood. I cut this piece. I don't even know how long they are, but I know I got the pieces that I need. So that's going to go on the other side of the sawhorse. Then I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to bust this down into 2 2x4s, about the same height, about 2.5 feet. And that's going to be my sawhorses for the whole job. And over here, I got this board here. I'm going to cut this one down as well into 2 2x4s, and that's going to be the piece that I'm going to have going across each sawhorse. So I'll show y'all when I get done. Alright, so if you're interested in the sawhorse deal, that's cool. I mean, I didn't find it too important, but if you are interested in it, then you know, there you go. Sawhorse brackets, Harbor Freight, $4.98 a piece. You get 1, 2, that makes 1 sawhorse, like this. I made the mistake of thinking 2 came in there, and a 4 came in a pack. That's not the case, because you're gonna need something to cut on when you're gonna do something like this. So that's what it is. All right, where was I? I got another piece of wood around here. Finish my other sawhorse. Then I gotta cut the top part of it down. So there you go. And these ain't the best sawhorses, but if you don't have a tabletop saw, circular saw, whatever you want to call it, then this is what you're gonna need. You just slide it down like so, and then I'm just gonna put 1 screw in the side, just enough to hold it, and that's gonna be that. So I try to add another piece to my videos, you know, because I know the shed one's gonna take a while, so I try to add something to it, so that way you have a tutorial about, you know, the sawhorse, the shed, whatever else I can, you know, come up with to show. I didn't expect to spend the whole day doing sawhorses, but there it is. Let me cut this one for the legs again, and then I have to cut 2 pieces to go across the top, and that'll be done. First, I'm gonna go across here and cut this little part out right here. That'll make it too long. Cut that off. across here. So now that I've got through the wood, basically I'm just going to go over here, spread the wood in half, like so. Try not to damage what I need. Well, they ain't the best sawhorses the world's ever seen, but they'll do. Harbor Freight sawhorses. Does the job. You're gonna need about 8 29.5-inch 2x4s. And you're gonna need at least about a 3-foot board across. 2.5 feet maybe, and they're pretty sturdy. They work. Alright, so here's the shed project so far. What I've done is I've built the sawhorses, and then I've ripped or busted down those used 2x4s that I had, and I got all the nails out of them. It had galvanized steel nails for a deck, and I've took all the nails out pretty much, and this wood is about 2x10, so I can get 2 2x4s out of them. And for the floor part, I probably need about, I don't know, 8 2x4s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building well, today, since it's Thanksgiving, I'm going to just level the brick, because the brick's not level, and try to get the brick about, where it needs to be on both sides. And then when I build the frame for the deck, I can just put it on top of the brick. And I'm going to use these 2x4s here to help line it up, so I can start to make a straight line. So these are the 16-inch boards, and these are going to be cut down to 14, because the shed's going to be 14 by 8. So at least I can get the brick kind of straight, but I might wait until the frame of the shed is already built, because if I put the brick in place now, well, I can measure it out and know where each joist, each floor board is going to be, pretty much, because I have the margin of the brick, which is, let's say, I don't know, 16-inch brick. So yeah, so I'm pretty confident that I can do that without a problem, because it's not going to take long to rip these boards and start building the frame, and then the fun part begins of putting the wall together. So this is where we're at today, Thanksgiving Day. I'm gonna be out here working for the most part, and y'all have a good holiday. I'll probably post this part of it today, and proceed from there.